Motor Week 91, television's automotive magazine, is made possible by the financial support of public television viewers like you. Your host from Motor Week 91, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motor Week 91. We're glad to have you with us. When it comes to small cars, there's one thing that you can be sure of. Most of them look a lot alike. Maximum interior space from a minimum exterior design usually dictates a high roof and a squared-off trunk. So just how can a small car maker dare to be different? Well, Isuzu believes that it has found the answer in the design of its new small subcompact sedan, the Stylus. Its rounded shape is unique, and Isuzu didn't have to give up a thing to get it. It helps that the basis of the Stylus is the smart Isuzu Impulse Sports Coupe. The Impulse chassis was designed for a low-sloped hood and overall aerodynamic shape. The engine sits low in its bay, together with compact suspension parts. This allows fenders to stay low, providing driver and passengers a clear view of the road. Since the Stylus is built on the Impulse platform, it should come as no surprise that major parts of the interior are also carried over. The instrument panel is the same flowing design, made of plastics that are steadily improving in quality. There's a driver's side airbag standard, making the Stylus the only car in its class that offers one. The deeply hooded instrument cluster is also from the Impulse and is very complete, although the oil pressure and voltage gauges are squeezed against the upper rim. Getting into the Stylus is easy, thanks to the wide opening doors and recessed dashboard. The cloth-covered seats in our XS model offer adequate support. Seat adjustments are basic, but do allow for good leg room despite the car's compact dimensions. Headroom is also good. Even our car's power glass sunroof doesn't cut into interior space too much. It opens to the outside, thus needing less room for its mechanism than conventional sunroofs. Switches are conveniently located on stalks and around the edges of the instrument hood. Some minor controls are located on the lower dash where they are hard to see. The center dash arrangement is most efficient, with simple-to-understand ventilation controls and a radio that is mounted high enough for easy access. Our car has Isuzu's top stereo cassette unit, complete with an equalizer. Large door pockets make interior storage plentiful, and the Stylus includes a sizable glove box. But if there is one area that separates the leaders from the also-rans in subcompact sedans, it is the rear seat. Here the Stylus does well, with the sculptured backs of the front seats permitting above-average knee room. Our XS Stylus also came with a standard split-folding rear seat that provides easy access to the trunk. Of course, there is the traditional way of accessing the wide, if short, 11.4 cubic foot cargo area. The liftover is bumper height for easy loading. On the opposite end of the Stylus XS, you will find the same engine as in the Impulse XS, a 1.6-liter, 16-valve twin-cam four-cylinder that makes 130 horsepower and 102 pound-feet of torque. Enough power so Isuzu can call the Stylus XS a sports sedan. A high-mileage 95-horsepower engine powers the base Stylus S. On the test track, Isuzu's snappy little sedan accelerated from 0 to 60 in a most respectable 9 seconds. The quarter-mile run took 16.8 seconds, ending at 82 miles per hour. As the aggressive appearance of the Stylus XS suggests, power comes on willingly, with a usable flow almost up to its 7,700 RPM red line. However, even at half that number, engine noise is substantial. The Stylus XS comes only with a front-drive 5-speed manual transmission. While it's not as slick as some Japanese gearboxes, we found shifting to be as trouble-free as in the Isuzu Impulse we tested a year ago. Driving the Isuzu Stylus XS on the open interstate left us with no unusual impressions. The combination of Lotus-tuned four-wheel independent suspension, 60 series tires, power rack and pinion steering, and reasonable seat comfort delivered a pleasant enough small car ride. But this sporty sedan becomes much more entertaining when put through more aggressive maneuvers. The car's crisp handling instilled confidence in tight turns, and body roll was minimal. Our car did understeer more than the Impulse with similar suspension tuning, however, but even when the rear end let go, recovery was immediate. With all disc brakes, the Isuzu Stylus is easy to control in panic stops thanks to its excellent pedal feel. There is a bit of nosedive, but stability is not affected. stops from 60, average to fine 120 feet. A generous list of standard features on the Isuzu Stylus XS means a well-equipped car right off the boat. The base price for the Stylus XS is $11,299. But our fully optioned test car, complete with air conditioning, high-end stereo, and sunroof, jumped to $14,299. Isuzu is not the biggest name in imported cars in America, and the company knows it. That's why making the Stylus a standout was so important. We think they've succeeded. In a very crowded subcompact market, the Isuzu Stylus cannot be overlooked.